This is actually nuts. We are going to relive the past, and the opponent wants to do anything but relive the past. Let's go ahead and cast it, baby. We get the Everflowing Well. We're going to take temporary lockdown, and that is right. And these are get rid of the Dennick, which is unfortunate, but we get rid of their cards as well with the temporary lockdown, relive the past. This is absolutely epic. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man on Man, and today we've got a juicer for it. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I'd really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and dig right into this. Let's start off with the two Karlov mana cards. Excuse me. Got the Relive the Past. This one, return up to one target artifact card, one land card, and one non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. They are 5/5 elemental creatures in addition to their other types, so you do get their abilities as well, which is very, very nice. So we have to make sure, how are we going to get stuff into the graveyard? Obviously, we got Founding of the Third Path. There's a lot to go over here, especially in the two holes here, so I guess we'll be a little coy. We got the Glimpse of the Core, which, if you have the Founding of the Third Path, absolutely wonderful. You drop this and you get all these things for free. Obviously, No More Lies is a counter spell, so not that. But you get Faithful Mending, Mulch, which, I mean, yeah, it's been a while. This thing has been in the meta it's been in the standard, not the meta, for a while. Glimpse the Core, which is the reason why we're only running Forest as our basics here. And then you also get the Get Lost. So we actually can go for the Get Lost as well later, which I really, really like. But this little early game, this is just like a little Bant special. It's very, very peculiar. What's not is the temporary lockdown. Now, if you have played recently, you know that Boros Convoke and Mono Red. So there's Mono Red and just Boros Convoke. This you need it. You need this card. It does cost 2 white, which is why you have to run a really meticulous and precise mana base, which would kind of be a little bit weird here. Sometimes it does kind of play a little bit awkwardly, but you need that 2 white because you have to exile the Boros tokens. You just have to. There's no other way around it. You got to run 4 of this in this meta. The Mono Red and the Boros stuff will just blow you right over. But let's go ahead and do that. We got the fun stuff here. We got the Everflowing Well. This card is amazing because we are milling ourselves. This isn't just kind of a +1 on entry, and it is an artifact which helps out with Relive the Past. We do get the artifact ability there as well. The Undergrowth Recon. This is wonderful. At the beginning of your upkeep, this is just a silver bullet, but, hey, say cheese. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target land to your graveyard tapped, which is nice because we have about a bazillion Restless cards. I won't say, well, we got a lot of Surveil cards as well. Things that come in tapped. That's what I wanted to say. Of course, we're running the Blossoming Tortoise. Kind of works out with the Undergrowth Recon. Like I said, I think this card really is a silver bullet. It's really good in like really grindy matchups, but yeah, I don't think you just want to run like 4 of this thing or anything like that. And it can't come back with the Relive the Past. All right, let's get into Ezrim, Agency Chief. Whenever this thing enters the battlefield, investigate twice, and then for 1, you can gain Vigilance, Lifelink, or Hexproof. So a lot of times you want to at least have 6 mana, and then you drop this for 5, and then you have that 1 open so that you can give it Hexproof in a pinch if you need it be. But it does have artifacts, so we do also have the other Everflowing Well, Undergrowth Recon, and last but not Sunfall gives you 1. Last but not least, Arcane Proxy. This card's also the kind of the weird one, and because I do have like a plethora of options with the Get Lost, Glimpse the Core, Mulch, and Faithful Mending, with the Arcane Proxy, we can go for this, and then whenever you cast it, obviously you get it for free. So if you cast it for 3, it's going to be 2. So then you kind of get these things. You get like a free Get Lost for free. Like this thing a lot, especially this. I mean, really good. And then you can just cast it for 4. So that's a little more underwhelming just because you can go at that point. It's just like Memory Deluge is really the only thing you can cast. So yeah, it just is what it is. But this is the deck. Nissa, because it's a very good win condition. I think I blabbed long enough. This is Bant frickin' Control. We got the Agency Chief. We got really Relive the Past. We got all new Karlov Manor cards. Let's frickin' go. Consider joining the channel. That helped me out as a content creator. And let's see. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Iowa, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good. As long as you got a temporary lockdown in your opening hand, you can never be too lost here. I'm a little worried about the only 1 white source for it, but like I said, I don't even know if we're okay. We're not playing against Boros Convoke. Looks like it's just a little dinosaurs. We don't worry about dinosaurs. Come on now. All right. Well, I think we're going to go... Oh, I would like to get the Mulch open, but I think we're going to do this. Just in case if they go for, like, double the Paleontologist. That's kind of what I'm thinking of here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, well, actually, 2 Lore Keepers is kind of the same thing. We can just go ahead and temporary lock down that, and that works fine for me. So... that'll do it. So I guess it doesn't have to be Boros Convoke. It can just be, you know, just some 2 little mana dorks, and we can just get rid of them that way too. Works for me. Got the Blossoming Tortoise, and we'll be well on our way. Another one. Make that 3. All right, well, actually, they are stuck on land, which is kind of nice, because you know that they were, like, really banking. They were really banking on these Lore Keepers to save them. So these temporary lockdowns, I don't know. I think temporary lockdown is just, like, the card of the year. I'm not joking you. Like, so far, these little, like, Path of Peril, temporary lockdown, even a little bit better, because it's all non-land permanents. These cards have been absolutely phenomenal. So Fight Rigging's a little nerve-wracking, because next turn they can start rigging fights, and that makes me a little nervous. I don't like to fight in you know, in a rigged environment. That makes me, I don't know, I don't like that. Just trying to think here, do I want to actually swing in with a land? I think I kind of do, right? So this will actually only cost, I can actually do this, play down, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I think it's still just better to go for the Mulch and a Dennick. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's calm down a little bit and get another little ramp action going. I'm just nervous about this fight rigging, because I don't really have the tools to deal with this. Don't think it's worth it to kind of just rush in with these Restless cards, even if they do cost less with the Tortoise. So I'm just trying to think of what I want to do here. So I want to get down Dennick. I think I kind of, let's go for the Faithful Mending. I don't really care. We're just going to go for Faithful Mending and just kind of reevaluate what we got going on here. Founding of the Third Path, we can go for the Mulch. I think that's okay. Let's kind of do this. That took so long, and I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. Fix that up, get the Dennick into the graveyard, and now we're going to go for Founding of the Third Path. Yes, I'm sure. So that we can cast the Mulch for free. So we do this, now we cast Mulch for free. Long-winded move, but okay, we got all the land in the absolute universe. So now I guess we'll do this, get our Surveil going, and maybe we can draw into something cool. Undergrowth Recon is pretty cool. Let's keep it. It is a new card. You know what? It's a new card. We'll give it, it's a silver bullet. But I think that, like, if you're going to run this type of deck, this is the kind of thing you want to run it in. Fight Rigging number 2 is actually better than a big dino, but you know that big dino's coming, and I'm getting a little nervous. All right, so with Founding of the Third Path, we actually do set ourselves up relatively well for this, because we can actually just hit them with a Sunfall. I'm not going to do this now, so let's go ahead and mill ourselves, see what we got going on here. We only have the Sunfall, so if they get crazy next turn, we can actually just drop the Sunfall, and I actually really like that a lot. But for now, let's go for this Undergrowth Recon. Say cheese. And what's the play here? I think we just gotta get down more Restless stuff. Yeah, because this costs 1 less now, so we'll just go, let's do this. Down to 15, which is a little scary, but we're not living in fear. No. More mill action, more ramp action. Sure. Bang, bang. We actually get more ramp action for the Undergrowth Recon. And then we go for Founding the Third Path. If they want to get nuts, we actually can use them. 3 fight riggings. The 3rd fight rigging is going to make this Lore Keeper a 7 power. No way. Oh my god. Alright, well, they only get 1 fight rigging to go off. Oh, Gashath! Oh, no way! Oh, we're down to 1. Oh, God. Okay, Dracosaur. Okay. We're still alive. Okay, all lands in our hand. Well, we obviously have to go for Sunfall. Yeah, let's go for Sunfall here. Yes, we are absolutely casting this twice on Sunday. Get out of here. Woo! That could have been bad. It's still not. We're still not out of this. We're still not out of this. But that was pretty close. So I think we do what we do now. We could just drop a Dennick, I guess. Sure. Let's go for Dennick and then just drop another Restless land because we got 483 of them. And no more Blossoming Tortoise, so these have to pay full retail price as long as they don't have a Pugnacious Hammer Skull. They don't have a Pugnacious Hammer Skull. That's the only thing they could really do for 3 that would really set off the fight rigging. Besiege you? Oh god. Okay, well at least they get, okay, I don't love that. But at least we do get a forest for our troubles here. We actually, oh, we actually can do this because it's a land type. So let's do this, and yeah, I will take the Surveil. Glimpse the Core, that does absolutely nothing. I don't want that. So they do get the fight rig on this. Not, I gotta be careful though. I mean, they can kind of, they gotta. I would think that they want to go tall. So we get more land, and we get it. Relive the Past. One of our big bombs here. Absolutely love this. So we gotta check this out. We got an artifact. Okay, we got an artifact. There's one. We have an enchantment. And do we have a creature? Yeah, we got a creature. I think it's a creature, right? I should probably know my own cards, but I think we're looking good to go. This is actually nuts. We are going to relive the past, and the opponent wants to do anything but relive the past. Let's go ahead and cast it, baby. We get the Everflowing Well. We get a, we actually don't have a land, but it's okay. We get a non-aura enchantment. We're going to take temporary lockdown, and that is right. And these are actually creatures as well. So let's do this, and we are going to get rid of the Dennick, which is unfortunate, but we get rid of their cards as well with the temporary lockdown, relive the past. This is absolutely epic. Let's go. And now we got the No More Lies. Absolutely phenomenal. Everflowing Well. I think we can actually do this, right? Yeah, let's do this. We're coming close to like just milling ourselves out, but I think we're at the point now where we're gonna win next turn. So we're good. I think we officially took this game. And now with the Everflowing Well, we could use this for the Descend, but I don't think I really want to. And they give it up. What a sick win. Reliving the past, baby. Daunt, VK, how are we doing here? Looks like it's good enough. We're going to roll with it. Let's see what we got going on here. Of course, the Boros deck is always never the greatest thing to see, but that is exactly why we are packing temporary lockdown. Pretty much every single deck that is made has to have that in mind nowadays. That look, Boros Convoke, it's here to stay. So as long as you got the temporary lockdown, as long as they don't have the Knight, you can kind of deal with it. Like I said, every single deck that you brew in Standard nowadays, and even in Alchemy, you kind of have to have this Convoke stuff in mind. Which is why we're running this temporary lockdown, which as long as they don't have this Might, as long as they don't have the Knight, well, okay, we're good. Oh, another temporary lockdown. There we go. There we go. All right, so now I got to make a decision. I think we're going to go for the Adarkar, not the Aardvark, the Adarkar Wastes, and then we can hold up No More Lies. And then we go for the temporary lockdown. Looks good to me. Yeah, this looks good to me. Yeah, we could, alternatively, we could go for the Glimpse the Core, but we're not trying to ramp. We're trying to kind of ward off this massive, massive stampede that's coming our way. Alright, hopefully they don't go for the Knight. If they do, I got the No More Lies, so I'm not too worried about that. We're actually looking pretty good. We are, again, Boros Convoke is everywhere nowadays, so it looks like they don't have it, which is kind of nice, but hopefully they do go kind of wide here. So Sanguine Evangelist, this is actually a 3-drop, so temporary lockdown doesn't hit it, so I am going to go for the No More Lies. And it is exiled, it's a nice little cherry on top, but yeah, this is definitely better than the Knight. Even though, yeah, we have everything. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let's go and hit them with that temporary lockdown. So now they actually can't even go for the Gleeful Demolition, because we actually get rid of everything here. Why I love the temporary lockdown so much. Hopefully they don't have, I mean, I can't gloat yet. They have a lot of ways that they can kind of like come back from the dead. So let's get this Restless Vinestalk down and just go for the Dennick. We do have to pay 1 with the waste on this, which is not wonderful. But I think getting some lifelink down is going to be the name of the game here. They're probably going to go in for a Mirror's Token, but as you can see, if we have a clear board on turn, what is this, 4? The Boros Convoke stuff definitely hurts. Definitely hurts them quite a bit. There's the Knight. Okay, there's the Knight, but, you know, like I said, they didn't go to Convoke anything, which is absolutely beautiful for us. And now I'm just trying to think, yeah, I mean, our own Dennick kind of hurts the Arcane Proxy thing, kind of thing that we got going on, but a lot of times the Dennick doesn't stick around too fast anyway, so let's just go for this. Ooh, well, I guess we'll keep the Sunfall. It is what it is. I was gonna say we kind of messed up the sequencing there. I guess we could go for the Memory Deluge, but I should have gone for that first. Yeah, you would have thought I played Magic the Gathering before. You'd think, but oh, we messed up that beautiful start with that. Pretty, you know what, hey, it is what it is. We still got him. Ain't worried about it. I mean, I guess you could look at the positives. You know, it could be worse. I could hit the Sunfall on this Dennick, but we're gonna chump block absolutely. bang, and hopefully they get something else going on. Play all of your stuff. Play all of your stuff. Another nice. So at least if I go for the Memory Deluge here, you know, we still get, you know, we still get our value. I'm still gonna do it. So we just know that we're taking the Sunfall for 1, and I'm gonna try and go for an untapped land, which I don't see. Oh wait, I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. So let's do this, and I guess, yeah, the Sunfall or the Chief. I guess the Chief actually... Oh, let's not do that. I think I am going crazy. But sometimes you gotta just get a little crazy. Whatever. Here's the Sunfall. Goodbye, Knights. Goodbye. And now that we have the Agency Chief, now we got some lifelink going on, and another temporary lockdown. We're good. Alright, so let's do this. I think we're looking good. I'm just going to go for the Agency Chief. Absolutely love this card. And now we're going to be able to investigate twice. Bada bing, bada boom. And now we're looking good. Now we can give ourselves Hexproof and Lifelink. Even Vigilance. I think Vigilance wouldn't matter too much here, but now it's just gravy. Everything is just gravy. I don't think we would ever really were like that threatened. Like the whole entire game, I am kind of calling it now that we have a temporary lockdown and the Agency Chief. We're going to lock this game down, and it feels absolutely wonderful. Immodane's Recruiter. Well, they're going to create a big board, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It feels absolutely wonderful. That is why you got to run these temporary lockdowns, and I'm actually going to use one of these clue tokens. Yeah, we're going to use one of these clue tokens, because if we go for temporary lockdown, we are going to lose our stuff here. So that is what we're going to do. So it's use you, ba-bang, ba-boom. And I'm going to use this clue token. We're going to give ourselves lifelink. And I kind of want to give myself... Let's go ahead and use it, because we're going to use temporary lockdown. So let's go ahead and use this other one. I guess we'll give it vigilance, because they do have... hasty stuff, so we'll give it vigilance as well, just kind of be extra annoying. So bang, get that delicious lifelink going, and now we're going to go for a temporary lockdown, and we get to hold up Faithful Mending. Good lord, get rid of all these nasty tokens. This Boros Convoke deck, you gotta love just killing it. I know I do. So up to 19 life, we still got the Agency Chief, we still have this the Arcane Proxy. We can actually use this for the Agency Chief, worst case scenario. Thalia. Let's go ahead and get our Faithful Mending in before the Thalia puts it through. I think we'll get rid of the Glimpse the Core. I don't think we really need to do anything else that crazy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can get rid of the Surveil card. Sure, let's just take the Forest here. So the Arcane Proxy. What can we actually go for the Arcane Proxy for? Nah, we could go for the Glimpse the Core. I mean, it's better than nothing, so... Immodane's Recruiter, again, not worried at all. If they want to swing in here, that's Nissa. That's not going to bode too well for them. So the Memory Deluge just costs 8 now. So, I think we're still looking okay. I mean, again, we have to be a little careful. If I go for the Restless Vinestalk, I mean, we can start just doing that. Where's my... Oh, I don't have the Restless Anchorage, which creates the map token. Can they... How much damage can they really put on, though? I really wish I had that Anchorage. That makes the map token. We can give ourselves lifelink again. So I don't want to be too coy here. I think... I wish I had some sort of removal. I know this is pretty bad for content. I'm trying to freeze up here. I think we're just going to go for the Arcane Proxy. It seems a little strange, but I think I'm pretty okay with doing this. And I think I'm just going to go for the Faithful Mending. Yeah, let's just do this. I know it seems a little bit weird, but, yeah. We have to pay 1 because of the Thalia. I think this is okay. Kind of take a glimpse. Well, glimpse the core. See if we can get into something else a little juicy. Unfortunately, not really. Damn. It's a little underwhelming. But we'll do this. And I'm actually going to take Vigilance or Lifelink. Which one's better? I think actually Lifelink's better, considering all the stuff that I block out actually isn't that big. And, gosh dang, I made another mistake there. I thought I had another land open so I could drop the Dennick. So I'll leave myself wide open here. Ooh, good lord. I gotta get with it. Resolute Reinforcements. If they don't have another Recruiter, we should be okay. But, yeah, that was a pretty big misplay, man. I definitely thought I had another land there for Dennick. Oopsie. Fortunately, we're still up to 24, so it looks like that little oopsie's not going to matter too much, and yeah, it's looking pretty good here. So if I go for the Restless Vinestalk, they actually have to, block twice, because this gives, is one other target creature base power 3/3. So that actually hurts the agency chief, which kind of sucks. So I think I'm just kind of mapping out what I want to do here. I don't think I can go for Restless Prairie effectively. I can't go for both, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I definitely can't go for both. Even with this. Don't have any of my, like, spot removal, which is pretty annoying. So I think we're just going to play it safe. We're just going to play it safe. I'm just going to go for this, surveil what we got here. Restless Anchorage. Love the Restless Anchorage for the agency chief, but not right this second. Let's do this. Just get the... Yeah, I mean, like, there's not a whole lot to kind of go on with this right now, but, Sure. I know it kind of hit flat on my face here, but... Arcane Proxy, and we're going for Glimpse the Core, and I have done the math correctly this time. We've got this one left over for Thalia. Auto-pay, yep. Let's see if I even have another forest. Thin the deck out even a little bit more, and let's swing in here. Yeah. Down to 4. Don't think they have any, like, life gain. We've got 23 life, and we've got 2 blockers here, so... Despite the little kind of sloppy play there, that's what I'm saying. I was getting so high and mighty on my own power that I was just kind of like, it is what it is. We can put it behind us. We take out the disgusting Burrows Convoke deck. Get out of here. Fuzzy Slippers. Well, I love Fuzzy Slippers, so how you doing here? Yeah, let's go ahead and keep this. It's good enough. I don't have a pairing with the Founding of the Third Path, which is kind of unfortunate, but we do have a temporary lockdown. Oh my god, the Convoke deck is absolutely everywhere. Of course, the temporary lockdown is going to come very much so in handy, but these are all tap lands, so I'm actually going to surveil, just see if we can get at least one land that's not a tap land. And that's not one of them. I think we're going to say no. I would like to see a... Well, we do need 2 white for the temporary lockdown anyway, so it is what it is. Hopefully, I just don't see a knight. If I see a turn 2 knight, I'm just going to cry. There's just nothing, there's not a lot you can do with it. So there's a Gleeful Demolition, and I think these are not actually red, so that they actually couldn't convoke for the white even if they wanted to. Gotta Glimpse the Core, but like I said, we're gonna need, hopefully I get like either a Brushland or an Adarkar Wastes or something like that, so I can go for the lockdown here, because this is getting nasty. Of course, if we were on the play, this wouldn't be nearly as scary. Okay. We have the temporary lockdown, but unfortunately, with the 3-color lands, oh, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. Oh, it's so terrible. This is just the power of the deck. This is why you have to be prepared for it. We got the yeah. This is so unfortunate. Because like look at this. Even if we had a non-tap land and we had a temporary lockdown, it doesn't even hit the knight. Like you can be, it doesn't even matter how prepared you are for this deck. It just does not matter. Let's do this. I think we're dead in the water almost. I think we are, because even if they do, we have the No More Lies. There's really nothing we can do. 4/8, yeah, that's it. Yeah, right. I think it's just enough actually. But like you can see though, like even if we didn't have the No More Lies here, 4, 8, 9, 15, yeah, it's just enough. You can see like how powerful and how busted this deck is. It's like you can even be prepared, but if you're on the draw, there's just nothing you can do. Sunforce, how we doing? Okay, 3 Restless lands, which can be a little dicey, but we're on the draw. But if we go against anything super nasty, we got the temporary lockdown, everything's okay. Hopefully we don't see the Boros Convoke stuff, which doesn't look to be that, and we're good. We're good to go. Alright, let's go for the Restless Anchorage. Turn 2, we can go for the Forest and go for a Mulch, but it does get a little dicey with the 2 white sources here. Which is why, of course, we have to kind of be meticulous anyway. So, Insidious Roots. Okay, so Insidious Roots, pretty interesting. I mean, the temporary lockdown just absolutely laughs at this deck, so I think we're just going to try and go for the Founding of the Third Path into the Mulch. Don't particularly care too much about that. So let's go for a free Mulch, and if we actually get too much Mulch, we have to actually discard, which actually seems to be the case right now, which is okay. Not really the end of the world. I think we'll just get rid of... Yeah, use, fine. And like I said, the temporary lockdown, this is just such a... I mean, this could... I can't stop gloating about this. This is like the best card ever, like right now for this meta, obviously. Like it gets rid of Boros Convoke, it gets rid of Mono Red, it gets rid of Kamano Faces Kakazan, it gets rid of Insidious Roots. Like it gets rid of everything. It gets rid of Kami of Transience for good. Like his Path of Peril is kind of the same thing. Costs 3 with the 2 black, but this just exiles them. I mean, just it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful, and it's a good time we're living in here. As long as you're running 4 temporary lockdowns. So I love the temporary lockdowns so much. I got them in the graveyard. I got them in my hand. I got them everywhere. So do I want to go for this now? Or do I kind of want to be a little more coy about it? I think we're probably just going to go for it now. Yeah, I think we'll just, well, I don't really want to, my Founding of the Third Path. Can I cast anything with the Founding of the Third Path? I guess just another Mulch, which actually isn't that good anyway. So, you know what, it's fine. We'll get rid of our own Founding of the Third Path. I don't think we're really losing that much value. Let's just get rid of this Insidious Roots and just kind of reestablish what we got going on here. Cut down. Okay, well, they want to put that into the graveyard, which makes sense. Okay, here's what it is. At least we get rid of the Insidious Roots and we force them to cut down their own creature. So, you know, I get it. They want it in the graveyard, so it probably is the better move. Lunarch Veteran comes out to play, and hopefully I don't want to see another Insidious Roots. This deck actually can't really win very well. I've played it, actually an Alchemy version, but I don't think that the deck plays that well without the almighty Insidious Roots out. So I think the only thing to really do now is just go for Restless Vinestalk. Don't think it matters too much, and I think this is a little bit more mana efficient. We could go Founding of the Third Path again. Let's do it. Screw it. Got a free Faithful Mending. Kind of clear up our board here. That's fine. Look, we can do that. More lands. Good lord. All right, well, we do run 26 of them. So I guess we'll just do this. Get rid of we don't need all of these Restless cards. We don't need all of them. So I think we're okay with losing some of these here. All right, so kind of off to a relative... Ooh, Tyvar. Okay. Let's see what you can mill here.
We carve our deeds into history. I won't let you fall.
You won't let me fall. Well, very nice of you, Tyvar. All right, Rebel Belt Maverick. I mean, as long as we realistically, if they don't have Insidious Roots, and like I just don't see how they're really gonna be able to get. We got the Get Lost. So the Get Lost actually can hurt the Insidious Roots as well. I'm gonna mill myself. You know, this is a little cocky if I were to go for the Agency Chief. I'm gonna do it. I don't think this deck runs removal. I don't know. I mean, I typically you want to cast this so that you could have at least 1 mana open with this, but I don't think they're running removal. Well, they actually are running cut down. Maybe I overplayed my hand a little bit, because if the Agency Chief goes down, I mean, that's pretty bad. We do have the Restless Anchorage that we can fly over to Tyvar for 2 loyalty counters, so still don't think that's the end of the world. This is a little cocky, though. Dream Thief, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a little cocky on my part. But hopefully we can make it work. See, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I want to like this deck, but I just think it's lacking that firepower. It's also lacking consistency. But I don't know. They might kind of get me over on this thing.
I
So
believe in you, friend.
I'm glad someone believes in this deck. Ooh, there's the Sunfall. I would have loved to have a Sunfall last turn, but it is what it is. It's still nice to have, so I think we will... I think, what can we actually exile here? I'm not going to cast the Sunfall, so... 1, 2, 3, and then I can go for 1 more. So I think I actually can go for a Mulch here. Yeah, let's do this. I think I actually can. Sure, yeah, because the Restless Anchorage, we can do that. Alright, I think we might as well, right, get our value. Sure. And then we go for double swing in for the Tyvar, or we actually just get lost in the Tyvar. I want to keep this get lost kind of... Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just do this. Let's just get lost on the Tyvar. Like, so we have so many different things we can do here. And then I'm going to do this so we can hold up Hexproof. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, Agency Chief's going to do its thing. I think we're looking good. It might take a second, but just like a roller coaster, just kind of make sure the guide or whatever is, like, you know, checking you in. I'm really surprised I did not get a block here. That was kind of weird. Just because you think they want this in the graveyard so they can exile it. But at least as we hold up one for the, whatchamacallit. Hexproof. I kept wanting to say ward. There's been so... Oh, okay. Well, there's the Insidious Roots. All right. All right. I did waste my get... I don't want to say waste, but I did use my get lost on the Tyvar. And we have the Insidious Roots. So this thing can get kind of nasty. And we all know that, so... Alright, I gotta sweat a little bit now. I mean, obviously Sunfall, we can always just hit the Sunfall. Because things are going to get kind of crazy here. But, don't think there's, you know, no time to panic. If I go for Restless Vinestalk, I think we can do this and just give ourselves Trample. I think that's fine if we want to do that. I think we do. I think we do. Let's do this just in case something crazy happens. I don't really care about the Vigilance so much anymore. I just not too familiar. I can submit 0, right? Yeah, 0. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, this has Trample. This does not. So let's see if they just... Yeah, they're going to do this. And what they're going to do is to go for the Fairy Dream Thief. And then draw into the Insidious Roots a little bit early. But I still think we're okay. I still think we're okay. In case they are packing removal, we still got this. Maybe that was a little short-sighted, I guess, but let's see how much damage they can really put on with the Insidious Roots. I still have this Flyer. I still have a Trampler. I mean, I don't know. Worst case scenario, we have a Sunfall. So, at the end of the day, this kind of is playing a little bit like a Azorius control. But, yeah, here we go. Insidious Roots, here it goes. Alright. Alright, let's see what you got, Insidious Roots. They're going straight at my face. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect the plants here. You gotta respect them. So what's actually the play? Do I want to just keep being aggressive? I don't really love this Luminous Phantom. I just think they're just so cute. I can't really help it. But I think, do we want to just kind of take control of the board? Let's actually just go for... Let's go for this. Let's go for the Archive here. Just see if we can surveil. There's another Sunfall. I think we're going to take it. I think we're going to take this. Let's go for Restless Vinestalk again. And do this. Ba-boom. I'm actually going to give myself a lifelink here. Alright, let's just do this again. Down to 4 they go. We'll go up to 19. And like I said, we're playing kind of weirdly here because typically I either want to like control the board or I want to go fast before they get all. And like I just feel like we're at this weird like point where we kind of have the luxury of doing whatever we want. They got 4 life. They don't have life gain. Well, they do have life gain. I don't know why I said that. Definitely. Oh, okay. Skyfish your spy. Okay, well, let's see if they actually want to use this on the temporary lockdown. So, okay. Alright, I was talking smack, but there they go. They get rid of my agency chief. Alright. Up to 6 life they go. Let's see what you got. Of course, having 2 Sunfalls in the chamber does help out with my mental health. As long as they don't have a Tyvar. Because if they have a Tyvar, all these things have like haste and whatnot, and then things get like pretty sweaty. But, you know, I did feel a little bit bad. I mean, Sunfall meta. I mean, what are you going to do? Sunfall meta is the Sunfall meta. It's just, you know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Let's go for the maze to see if we can kind of surveil for 1. There's an Emperor. Well, I guess we can keep the Emperor. Sunfall, I'm so sorry. I know. It is. It's crazy. The Sunfall meta. They do get some life out of here, which is what it is. They still have this Rubble Belt Maverick. But now I got this Incubator token. This cute little Incubator token. And we'll go ahead and pass. We got the Faithful Mending. I don't want to get too cocky though. You know, I mean, they can kind of explode. They got the Fairy Dream Thief. Okie dokie. Alright, surveil. It's definitely not over. It's definitely not over. I mean, it's, you know, we gotta put damage on the board. I mean, I could just mill myself out here, so. Okay. The thing here is with these are counters. So the Restless Vinestalk, we can give these just like trample, so we can actually just try to like just trample through here. I'm gonna go for the Faithful Mending. Let's go for the Faithful Mending, and this Incubator token can kind of just finish the job with the Vinestalk here. So no more lies. I think we'll just kind of get rid of our lands here. Maybe we can keep for the no more lies. That kind of might help out. Founding of the Third Path. Now I'm just trying to think here. So if I go for this, so yeah, these are counters. So the way this works is the Restless Vinestalk. If I do this, that's a 5/5 with trample, and this is actually a 9/9 with trample. And again, I'm banking on them not having any sort of removal. So yeah. Again, the Insidious Roots deck it's fun. It's fun, but whenever it comes down to it, it just kind of lacks and everything. So actually, it doesn't give trample. Sorry, excuse me. Ooh, doesn't give trample, and they can just jump block this. All right. That was actually my mistake. I thought that gave trample. Wowee. Okay. I'm being so patronizing. I don't mean to be. I don't mean to be. I'm just more salty because I actually have ran this step. Okay.
It's not a victory without you.
Oh my god. So with Tyvar, I mean, these things have like haste. Like I want to say like kind of like a de facto-y type of haste ability. So yeah, they're still in it. Undergrowth Recon, of course, this card's phenomenal. So what's really the plan here? I think we'll definitely got to swing into Tyvar. There's no doubt about that. Do I want a Sunfall? I don't know if I even really do. Let's go for the Restless Anchorage. Either way, we're going to go for the Restless Anchorage and swing it on Tyvar. That much I know is fact. So let's do this. Swing on you. They're probably gonna chump block. Yep, that's fine. We also could go for the Wandering Emperor. Like I said, this is. I mean, I have to watch my. I'm more murdered about my like library than I actually am about the life here total. So, all right, down to 7. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play with here. I could go for a Sunfall. I don't really want to, so I think the only option is to go for the Wandering Emperor. So I guess we'll do this. I don't think they can really do anything in the air. Glimpse the Core. I guess we'll put it away. Again, I am a little nervous about milling myself out, but I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. Yeah, we'll pass. The Lunarch Veteran obviously gains them life, but I think at this point our win condition is to go for the Restless Anchorage in the air. So they're gaining life. They keep gaining that life. All right, go for it. Up to 8. Eventually they're going to run... Oh, Mondrag. Okay, well, unfortunately for them, we're going to be able to go for No More Lies, but I'm actually thinking, do I actually want to go for No More Lies? I'm gonna say go for it. I have Sunfall, so go for it. This is a cute. I love it. I just love it. I wish it was better. Yeah, just go for the Wandering Emperor. Sure, we'll pay life. I'm not really concerned about my life whatsoever. I think I'm just gonna plus it, just because if I go for Sunfall, there's no point in committing to the board.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
And I will protect my people.
Strike fast and strike hard.
So now we got the Get Lost on the Insidious Roots. Can I go for double Anchorage here? Hold on. This is a 3/4, 2/3. I mean, eventually we can, but I think we're just gonna go for the Sunfall instead. So. One, 2, 3. Let me do some mental math because I'm stupid. All right, let's go for the Sunfall. This big 7/7. I guess we could have swung in first, but they finally give it up. Good game. I just wish the Roots deck was a little bit better, but GG's. Lone Star 33. How we doing? Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. We can go ahead and do this. We can rock with this. We're on the play. So these two I mean, we have just a lot of Restless cards, a lot of Restless lands in general. So. you know, we just got to commit to it. We got the Blossoming Tortoise. We got a good little late game. We got an opponent that needs a friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. So, well, I'm sorry. I feel you, man. I feel you. Let's see if you're playing mono black here. These are really sick sleeves, but okay, let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's go in for the Vinestalk. Obviously, this kind of hurts with the forest because the No More Lies. You know, maybe we should be making disappear, but it is what it is. I think we're just going to still commit to it. Obviously, there's no other option. Being on the play does kind of help this kind of awkward No More Lies thing, but yeah, you could definitely make a case that I should be running Make Disappear just because of how slow our Restless cans make our land sources here. Our mana base is a little bit weird in that regard. Flourishing Bloomkin. So this is a 2-2 that gets bigger every single turn. Okay, I think we can kind of rock with that. Okay, now we can go for the Restless Anchorage. This actually does not hurt us because we still have the No More Lies. And we go for the Blossoming Tortoise on turn 4 anyway. Alright, so 3-3, this thing gets bigger every single turn. And Kadama, we're going to say absolutely no way. Let's go and get rid of you. And the Exile. The Exile is a nice little, you know, little cherry on top. Alright, take 3. Not that big of a deal. We got the Blossoming Tortoise, got this Mulch. And let's go ahead and just do the gosh darn thing. We got the Mulch with the Arcane Proxy. We can actually double tap that next turn. Feels pretty good. Hopefully we don't whiff entirely. Okay, ooh, that's actually pretty gosh darn good. So we got the Faithful Mending. Well, let's put the Faithful Mending in the graveyard. We get extra value that way. That was actually like the best case scenario ever. We get a Surveil land, a Faithful Mending, Memory Deluge, and another Faithful Mending. I mean, that was actually chef's kiss. Alright. See if you got some spot. I don't want to say spot removal. What's still spot removal? Spot fight? Spot fight, I guess. So now this is kind of a, yeah, they got tail swipe. Don't you dare tail swipe me. Oh, hard-hitting question. Okay, so I guess that's similar, but not totally the same thing. So it's dealing damage and not the same thing. So, all right. Well, now I got the Agency Chief. The only problem is these 4/4s are going to get bigger. I'm assuming they have a forest for next turn, which is kind of annoying. But I don't think I really have a choice, right? I mean, what else can I really do? So this is, yeah, like I said, mono green is back for a vengeance. This is kind of scary. If I do this, I think we have no other choice. Let's just drop it. We got the Agency Chief, and now I can kind of get some lifelink going. The only problem is, I think we'll be okay. This is close, though. This is closer than I'd like it to be. Much closer than I'd like it to be. We can give it hexproof, so they can't really like fight us or hit us with a hard-hitting question or anything like that. Oddity. Oddity is actually not that big of a deal. We can just block this. That's fine. They are swinging all. This is not lethal. So yeah, let's do this. And if they have like, if they're not running tail swipe, which is an instant, hard-hitting question's a sorcery. So let's go ahead and do this. I am gonna go ahead and do this. But boom, and this is what I liked about the Agency Chief so much. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a lifelink. Alright, no tricks up their sleeves, so we go up to 7 and we get rid of this oddity. That feels pretty good. And a Nissa. Ooh, okay. So now we got a Nissa, but I gotta think what I want to do here. Can't just kind of go crazy right here. If I go for Restless Anchorage, I can pop this. Oh, this is kind of close, actually. If I go for Restless Anchorage, we can create a map token. Or I could just drop Nissa. I think dropping Nissa just is the best. We pay the Phyrexian, go up to... I think this is probably still the best move. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll go down to 5, but then we create a 6/6.
Sow the seeds of perfection into the flesh of the I never fight alone.
And then we pass. Okay, whew, I think this is the best way to do it. Maybe we should have... I don't know if I'm blocking with the Agency Chief yet. It kind of depends what they do here. But yeah, this is actually pretty close. Especially if they have a fight spell. Well, they have a fight spell for the Agency Chief that obviously sucks, but having Nissa, I think, is now our win condition. If they have a fight spell, I think they just win. No, yeah, I think they just win, right? Because they have a hard-hitting question for this. They just swing in and they actually just blow us over. Well, that's not... I mean, if they're taking this long, I don't think they have that. Another oddity. Actually, not that bad. I think the worst thing that could ever happen right now is a tail swipe. Because the hard-hitting question is not that bad. Oh,